This list, 25 facts that'll scar you for the rest of your life, is not for the faint of heart. There are shocking facts in this world that honestly, I'd rather not know. But unfortunately for this host, I had to do some research to make this list, so now I know. And I want to share my wonderful experience with you, the viewer. Don't worry, I'm being a bit sarcastic, though I will say the facts found on this list will scar you for life. This doesn't mean that these shocking facts are necessarily nasty or bad, though some are. Rather, these facts are so outrageous that you'll remember them even when you don't want to. Some, you can say, are even positively scarring. Is there such a thing? I'm Mike with List 25, and without further delay, I give you 25 facts that'll scar you for the rest of your life. You're welcome. #25. Church websites are 3 times more likely to give you a virus than porn sites. #24. The national animal of Scotland is the unicorn. #23. Biologists from the University of Colorado found that about 15% of the air in the New York subway consisted of skin. In other words, part of the air breathed in a New York subway is made up of dead skin cells from other people. #22. Elvis was a natural blonde and dyed his hair black. #21. Rejection and physical pain are the same to your brain. Though the brain does not treat them exactly the same, it releases opioids in both cases in order to deal with the pain. #20. Mammoths went extinct 1,000 years after the Egyptians finished building the Great Pyramid. #19. Naps could save your life. Researchers at the Harvard School of Public Health found that people who took regular naps were 37% less likely to die of heart disease over a 6-year period. #18. If you're looking for an excuse not to marry, here's one. Boyfriends do more household chores than husbands. Significantly more. #17. Did you know that the termite is the longest living insect in the animal kingdom? Some estimates say that termites can live for up to 100 years. #16. If you're trying to lose weight, steer away from potato chips. According to the New England Journal of Medicine, potato chips cause more weight gain than any other food. #15. We like to have a diverse menu of food choices, but the world's menu may not be as diverse as we think. 75% of the world's food is generated from only 12 plants and 5 animal species. #14. Less than 1% of the US budget goes to fighting extreme poverty. #13. We owe a lot to ancient Rome. After all, they invented things like roads, aqueducts, and even sewer systems. But one thing I'm glad we did not adopt from them is their oral hygiene practices, particularly their mouthwash medium. That's because ancient Romans used urine to wash their mouths. Seriously. 12. 30,000 websites are hacked every day. 11. Did you know that bananas are berries? It's true. So are watermelon, eggplants, and chili peppers. But you won't believe what's actually not a berry. You ready? Strawberries are not a berry. Neither are blackberries or raspberries. 10. There are more captive tigers in the US than wild tigers. There are approximately 3,200 tigers in the wild, but an estimated 5,000 tigers in captivity in the US. 9. Electricity is something we often take for granted, but can you imagine living without it? 16% of the world's population don't have to imagine. That's because 1.2 billion people have little or no access to electricity. 8. Your mouth is full of bacteria. In fact, there's about 100 million bacteria in every milliliter of saliva, with over 600 species of different bacteria. Half of these bacteria have yet to even be named. 7. Kitchen sponges might be the most germ-laden object in the household. Instead of cleaning, sponges pick up various contaminants and usually have 10 million or more fecal bacteria in them. Ugh. 6. Remember how I talked about how dirty our mouths were? Then this might not be too surprising, but still pretty shocking. A 10-second French kiss can transfer over 80 million bacteria between mouths. Well, there goes Steve and Jeff. We've named the bacteria now, so we did it. 5. Are you a fan of bananas? I'm not. They're mushy and they make me throw up when I try to eat them. Well, guess what? They're radioactive. They contain potassium and potassium decays. But don't worry, you would have to eat a lot of bananas for it to have any effect on you. Other radioactive foods include spinach, white beans, apricots, salmon, avocados, mushrooms, and yogurt. And if you combine them all into a spinach, white bean, apricot, salmon, avocado, mushroom yogurt, ugh. 4. Toilets are gross, but you won't believe what's even grosser than your toilet. That's not a word. Your office desk. It has 400 times more bacteria than a toilet. Sit on that for a minute. Or don't. 3. You can find pubic lice on your face. Normally, pubic lice hang out around your crotch area. You know, hence pubic. But they can end up in places such as mustaches, beards, eyelashes, and even your eyebrows. Crap. 2. Remember how we talked about desks being dirtier than your toilet? Guess what else in your office might be less than sanitary? Your coffee mug. According to the Journal of Dairy, Food, and Environmental Sanitation, 20% of office mugs contain fecal matter. 20%. 1. Now we know that our office desks are poopy, and so are our coffee mugs. But guess what? There's more. You won't believe what else is full of poop. Everything. As in anything you touch, put on, breathe, see, everything. Bacteria from poop is all around you all the time, and there's nothing you can do. Nothing. You're welcome. So, what are some scarring facts that you know? Let us know in the comments below, or tweet your answer to us at list25.
Or hey, don't!
And yes, those keyboards you're typing on, poop for days. Enjoying our lists? Be sure to click that subscribe button on the bottom right and the notification bell so you don't miss out on new ones every Monday through Friday. Share them with friends and help us consistently conciliate curiosity. And if you want even more lists, check out these videos here or just head to our website at list25.com.